Hey everybody, welcome back to the Jersey Zone. Today I wanted to go over the top 10 best jerseys in the Adidas era. Now, of course, I have already covered what I think are the best jerseys for every single team in the Adidas era, but I wanted to limit it down to 10, kind of give you guys a little bit of a list here, and I would love to hear your guys' list as well. So if you guys want to give me your top 10 favorite, or maybe, top 5, you don't have to do all 10, I would love to hear that as well. But of course, before we do get into the list, if you guys are new to the channel and you like hockey jersey content, please make sure to subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Okay, we're going to start off with a couple of honorable mentions here. The first one being the Tampa Bay Lightning Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. This thing is just so much fun. The rain coming down, the wave at the bottom there, the customization being kind of in that Lightning style is really, really fun. My only flaw, I would say, with this jersey is the fact that the main color of the jersey is white, and then it kind of has like that gray shoulder. Honestly, I would have loved if the entire jersey was gray, like the white parts were gray. I think that would have been amazing, because then it does kind of have that stormy kind of night feel to it. So the fact that it is white does kind of take it down just a little bit, not like a ton for me. I still really do like the jersey a lot, but really that's kind of the main reason why it's not in the top 10. Another honorable mention is the Philadelphia Flyers 2024 Stadium Series jersey. I really do like the detail inside of the logo there. It kind of has like multiple layers to it. I think it looks fantastic. I also really like the fact that the black stripe goes onto the back of the jersey there and makes up the name bar. That looks amazing. The orange numbers on the white jersey also really pop. I do like that a lot. So the customization really does make up this jersey for me. We also have another honorable mention is the Minnesota Wild home jersey, the home jersey that they had from 2017, of course, until 2024. It was probably one of the best home jerseys in the league. It's not quite my favorite home jersey. There's one that I do like a little bit more, which is why this one does end up falling into the honorable mentions. Same thing with the Arizona Coyotes 2021 to 2024 home jersey. So the Kachina jersey. I mean, the Kachina is great. I think most people really do like the jersey. The pattern is awesome. The logo is great. It's super, super sad that we're no longer going to be able to see this jersey in the upcoming years, because of course the team moved to Utah. I mean, it's possible the Coyotes do come back at some point. I'm really hoping that they do so. And at that point, I do hope that they do bring back the Coyotes branding now that it's under the NHL, and Alex Morello does not have that, because the look of the Coyotes was never the problem. They always looked really, really nice. Even with the Howling Coyote, I do think they look great. But yeah, the Kachina look is fantastic. So I do hope that that jersey does come back at some point, because it is just a gorgeous jersey. Now, with all that being said, let's actually get into the list. Starting us off at number 10, I have the 2021 to 2024 Dallas Stars third jersey. So the Rave jersey, the blackout jersey, whatever you want to call it. I love this thing, man. I think it's so much fun. The fact that it's like almost glow in the dark, it's not actually glow in the dark, but it kind of feels glow in the dark. I think that is great. I do like the logo on the front there. I think that looks really good. And the customization is really, really nice on this jersey. It's one of the few times that I think the perforating and number kits actually work, because with this jersey right here, they make it so it looks like it has a 3D effect to it. Most of the other time, it's just holes in the numbers. At least that's the way that I see it. So with this one here, there is an actual purpose to it, and I think it looks fantastic. I really do like this jersey a lot. I think it's just so much fun. It's so great. On to number 9, I have the Vegas Golden Knights Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. Now this one here does actually glow in the dark, and literally that's kind of the only reason why it's here, is because of that uniqueness to it. With the numbers as well, they glow under a black light. So it's all very, very cool, but it's kind of the only reason why it's here. Without those quirks, I do still think it is a nice looking jersey. I like the striping there. I think the colors are nice. I really do like the customization style. I think that is really cool. As for the word mark on the front, usually do not like word marks. This one I give a slight pass to, just because I like the font. I think that is a nice looking font, and I do like the fact that it is fairly short. Like, it's not a nickname, but it is, not a very long name, so I do like that. But if it didn't glow in the dark, this one definitely would not be on the list, that is for sure. It would definitely be a lot further down in my favorite Adidas jerseys, but just the fact that it glows in the dark, it's so cool. It's so just different than any other jersey, which is why I kind of had to include it here. Next, at number 8, I have the St. Louis Blues 2022 Winter Classic jersey. This basically has almost everything that I like about a Winter Classic jersey. The off-white being the main color, the felt numbers, the felt logo, the kind of faux sweater type collar. It's all fantastic. I really do like the colors on this jersey as well, with the blue and the yellow. I think that works perfectly with the off-white. And I just really like that shoulder striping as well, where it has the shoulder yoke, and then it basically has the arm and the torso striping just right under it as well. I think it all looks just so perfect. It's a very, very clean looking Winter Classic jersey. On to number 7, I have the Arizona Coyotes Reverse Retro 1.0 jersey. I've talked about this before, where I kind of go back and forth whether I do like the 2.0 or the 1.0 more. It just kind of depends on the day. Today, I am going with that 1.0. The purple is great on this jersey. It is really, really nice. I do wish that more teams use purple in the NHL. The LA Kings, they're one of them where I do kind of wish that the rebrand kind of went into the purple color scheme. Apparently, there's rumors that we might be getting a third purple jersey for the LA Kings at some point in the future, probably not next season, but maybe in the following seasons. I hope that is the case. I hope that is true because purple on jerseys I think looks fantastic, and this is a prime example of it. It's honestly just such a nice looking jersey, so the Arizona Coyotes did a great job with this one here. At number 6, I have the Vegas Golden Knights 2022 to 2024 home jersey. Of course, they did also use this as a third jersey in the 2021 season, but yeah, I really, really like this jersey. I know I'm in the minority here where I don't think most people do like this thing, but for me, in person, it is just so phenomenal. It's so great. It's so Vegas, and that's really what I like about it, is that it is a Vegas jersey. I don't think most teams could get away with this thing, but it just being all gold, the full sparkle, it is just awesome. On TV, I will admit it doesn't look as great, but at least for myself, every single Vegas jersey is really, really nice. The only one that I'm not really a huge fan of is their 2024 Winter Classic jersey, but even that one there, it does have some redeeming factors to it. So yeah, I think Vegas did a very good job with their jerseys so far, and obviously I think they look great in the Adidas era. Now we're on to the top 5, and at number 5, I have the Colorado Avalanche Reverse Retro 1.0 jersey. I mean, it is just a Quebec Nordiques jersey with the color change, but man, that color change looks great. Like, some days I look at this jersey and I think, maybe this is better than the original jersey. Other days, I don't think that, so it kind of depends, kind of like that Arizona Coyotes one, but yeah, it is just a very phenomenal looking jersey. I love the fact that they did still implement the blue onto the jersey with the customization. I think the customization looks really nice as well. I mean, there's not really much else to say about this one because it's a Nordiques jersey. Of course, it's going to look great. And at number 4, I'm continuing on with that nostalgia theme. I have the Carolina Hurricanes 2024 Heritage Uniform, or their Hartford Whalers Night jersey. It's kind of the same thing as the Avalanche's Reverse Retro 1.0 jersey. It's a Whalers jersey. Of course, it's going to look nice. The colors are amazing. That logo is iconic. I'm very, very happy that they did decide to include Pucky on the shoulders on this jersey, because with their previous Heritage Nights, the green version of this jersey, they didn't decide to include him on those ones. I'm not really quite too sure why. He is on the Reverse Retro 1.0 jersey for the Hurricanes, but that jersey, not a massive fan of. So this one here, I think, is just perfect. There's literally nothing wrong with this jersey in my eyes. It is just so nice. It's so amazing. It is a little bit unfortunate that I did have to include this one on the list here because it is just a Whalers jersey in the Adidas template. There's really nothing else different about it. So it's, kind of, I guess, unfortunate if you think about it in that way, because it's just a throwback jersey and that's it. There's nothing new about it, but it's so nice that I had to include it. Like, I have to. It has to be here. Now we're on to the top 3, and with this top 3, I will say it was so difficult to decide what jersey went where, because I think all 3 of these jerseys are almost, if not perfect. Like, I think they're just so cool. They're so amazing. The rest of the jerseys, that I've already listed so far, I obviously really do like them a lot, but these top 3, I think there is quite a significant gap in between number 4 and number 3 here. And that being said, at number 3, I have the LA Kings Reverse Retro 2.0 jersey. I think I would say that this is my favorite LA Kings jersey, like, ever. The only reason that I'm kind of iffy on it is just because of how much I really do like the LA Kings jersey history. Like, pretty much all of their jerseys are absolutely phenomenal, but this one here pulls from one of my favorite eras from the Kings, which is the 80s. I love the design of this era where it kind of has the rounded out sleeves there. I think that is so much fun. Of course, it has the purple and gold. I love the purple and gold. The logo is probably my favorite logo in the LA Kings history. Once again, I like a lot of their logos, so I kind of go back and forth, but with this one here, it is mainly due to the background. There's kind of 2 different logos, or at least there's 2 different designs for this logo here. There's one with the purple background, and then there's one with the yellow background. My issue with the previous jerseys that this one is throwing back to is I preferred the purple as the main color of the jersey. However, it had the logo with the yellow background, so I didn't really like that. But with the yellow jersey, I didn't like the yellow as the main color of the jersey, but I preferred the logo. So it was always kind of conflicting for me there, where, I either liked the color of the jersey more or I liked the logo more, but it was one or the other. This one here, I like both. I like the white as the main color. I like the purple background for the logo itself. So it basically solves that issue of whether I had to choose if I like the logo more or the color of the jersey more, because I just like both of them. I think both of them are absolutely fantastic. So this jersey, it is so great. It is so nice. I love this thing so much for the Kings. But let's move on to number 2. And I'm assuming that if you guys have watched the channel somewhat frequently, you probably know which one is number 2 and number 1. But let's go ahead and talk about it anyways. At number 2, I have the Boston Bruins 2023 to 2024 Centennial 3rd jersey. I am just shocked how much I like this thing. I'm really stunned because it is just it's really perfect. The only thing that I don't like about this jersey is the fact that it only has one shoulder patch, because of course it is the anniversary patch, so they didn't put it on both shoulders. But the fact that it is so similar to their previous home and away shoulder patches, that I really think they could have got away with using just 2 of them. I think it would have looked fine. I think it would have been a little bit better, at least for myself. I just feel like the one shoulder patch makes the jersey feel a little bit off balance. So that's my only flaw, I would say, with this jersey. Everything else is fantastic. I love the colors on this jersey, the yellow and the dark brown, and it is a dark brown, and I love when the Boston Bruins use that, because in some lightings it does look black, and I think that is fine, but when you actually see it in person, you can tell it is a dark brown, and I really like that. Of course, it has the cream as the main color of the jersey. It really does feel like a Winter Classic jersey with the cream and the felt logos and the felt numbers. It is basically a Winter Classic light jersey, and I really like that. Like, I love the Winter Classic jerseys, so the fact that this one feels like one is just, kind of a huge positive for myself. The striping on this jersey is also fantastic. I love the brown cuffs there. I love just the little brown stripe in between the yellow and the cream on the sleeves and at the bottom of the jersey. The fact that it does have the shoulder yoke with just the one brown stripe underneath it is awesome. Just very nice. And also with that logo as well, it is a throwback to their 25th anniversary logo, which I think is really cool. It's a great nod to a previous logo, which I think is just a very unique logo as well. With this one here, it having 1924 to kind of go back to its inaugural season, I think is awesome. So it's unfortunately, like I've said, as a Leaf fan, I hate the fact that I love the Boston Bruins jersey history, and this one here is my favorite. I love this thing. It is just, it's like I said, it's almost perfect. The only thing that I'm not really a huge fan of is the fact that it only has one shoulder patch, but the fact that that is the only flaw that I would say that I have with it, it's very easy to overlook it. But of course, at number 1, I do have the Seattle Kraken 2024 Winter Classic jersey, this one right here. I love this jersey so much. Once again, I do have a slight flaw with it, and that is the fact that there is maybe a little bit too much navy up top here, but I would say in person, it's really not as bad as looking at it online. I think it's not either as noticeable in person, or I just don't care as much about it in person than I do looking at pictures, because yeah, it is just such an awesome looking jersey. Love the colors on this thing with the kind of dark blue, that teal, and the cream. Of course, it does also have a felt logo, but with this felt logo, it's a lot different than any of the other ones. Like this one here, it kind of feels like an arts and craft logo, which makes it sound bad, but literally it just reminds me of like being a little kid in like kindergarten or grade 2 and just like putting a whole bunch of like glue on like little like pieces of craft and like sticking on things, and that's what this logo reminds me of. And it sounds like a bad thing, but it's not. Like it actually makes it look really fun, really unique, especially with the Kraken lettering on this logo. That's really what it reminds me of. And yeah, I just love it. I think it's so awesome. The customization on this jersey is also really nice as well. Of course, they are pulling a little bit from that Metropolitans kind of inspiration there, where they technically weren't really supposed to, but it is just awesome. It's a jersey that I did like when I first saw it, but it has grown on me so much, and it is, at least in my opinion, the best jersey in the Adidas era. But that is going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know, like I said, your guys' either top 10 or top 5, whatever you want to do in the comments down below. I'd love to read it. I'd love to hear your opinions. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Thank you so much for watching. If you like the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, follow me on all my social medias, and I'll see you guys next time.